Making the play.
He gets the pin. Raiders are clawing their way back in this game.
Just snipes one.
It's over. Save. Oh my God!
Did you see that?
Great diving play.
He's hit a touchdown. Hastings Raiders win the ball game. From the field house here in Hastings, Minnesota, it's Hastings boys basketball as the Hastings Raiders take on the Red Wing Wingers. I'm Peter Heyman, accompanied by Owen Ely here on HCTV, Town Square Television, and YouTube. Hastings Raiders come in with an 8-3 record, 3-1 in the conference, second overall in the conference. Red Wing Wingers, 5-7 overall, 1-5 in the conference. They come out of the Big Nine. Hastings in the Metro East. Right now they're announcing the starters. Right there you can see big number Lucas Foss, number 33, one of our better players and one of our tallest players. He's 6'3", senior. Got quite a few seniors actually on the squad, very seasoned veterans as well. Weston Schultz, the guard, they all play football together. Kyan Esterby. Talk us a little bit about these guys. I know you've known them for a while, doing some Hastings sports for many years.
Yeah, there's certainly some familiar names on there. Esterby, Schultz, both of the Fosses, and like you mentioned, I think that size is going to be really important. They don't have the listed size for the Red Wings players, but doesn't look like a particularly tall team, so you got to think that Lucas Foss, the leading scorer as well, the leading rebounder, the second leading rebounder, is going to have a big game here. Raiders obviously, 2-2 to start the season, 8-3 now. They've won 6 of their last 7 games. So this is a team that is really kind of firing on all cylinders as they come into this regional matchup here with Red Wing.
Yeah, well said. You mentioned leading the scorers. Matt Foss, actually younger brother of Lucas, leads the way with 15.3 points per game, and his brother Lucas, second on the team, 12 points per game. The person to watch out for the Wingers, Juju Kaler, number 2, he is their leading scorer. Just found out from Action Jack, the Red Wing broadcaster, he just recently scored over his 1,000th point. So got to watch out for number 2, Juju Kaler, the senior guard.
Yeah, that is a basketball name if I've ever heard it. I'll be looking out for Aaron Rodgers as well, the sophomore. There's Kirk Thompson, the head coach for the Red Wing basketball squad.
Yeah, also head coach for Hastings, Mr. Chad Fikema. We'll get a shot of him later. That's all right. There's your Wingers. Wingers are going to be wearing white tonight, heading right to left as the camera from behind us looks. Raiders in the classic blue and gold, dark blue. Got the cool warm-ups. You'll get a shot of those eventually during the game on the bench. But there they are. It's going to be number 22, Marlo Strain, taking the jump ball. We're ready to set here. It's ready for tip-off here at Hastings High School. Our officials tonight, just to let you know, Mr. Pat Bauchette, Tom Hooley, and Mr. Schneider. Dick Craig doing the PA. And we're off. Hastings wins the tip. Weston Schultz going to take point. Looks like Wingers are in a man-to-man. Weston heads off to his left. Nice top pick at the top. Passes it off, dumps it down inside to Lucas right away using that strong body. And he misses the easy layup. Red Wing with the rebound.
Yeah, it didn't go his way there, but I feel like that's going to be a factor in this game.
Red Wing kicks it outside, top of the key. That's Aiden Walker running point. Kicks it over number 5. That's Tate Hartman. Inside layup, and there's a layup. Aiden Walker, the first 2 points of the game. Wingers take a 2-0 lead. Dump it inside again to Lucas. Kicks it out for 3. Off the rim, no good. Just missed by Marlo Strain. Strain averages 11 points per game. Red Wing hustles it up the court. Lucas Foss, though, saying, you ain't coming into my zone. Wingers, there's number 2, Juju Kaler. Ball passed out of bounds. Stays with the Red Wing.
Yeah, Lucas Foss is definitely not a player that any of these Red Wings players are going to want to see down low in the paint. It'll be interesting to see if Red Wing can try to develop a three-point game here.
Raiders looks like they're in a little 1-3-1 zone. There's a three-pointer like you called, and it's good. Nothing but net, and guess who? Leading scorer Juju Kaler for 3. Raiders number 14, Matt Foss, turns it over. There's Kaler down the lane. He lays it in for 2, and a quick timeout by the Raiders.
And I was just going to say, watching him streak down the court, this probably feels like they're going to have to call a timeout here. Obviously very early in the game, but a 7-point deficit. Smart call here by the Raiders.
There was a shot at the Wingers bench. Here's that replay. There's the three-pointer. That's NBA right there. That was way deep, nothing but net. You can see a good shot. And here's the turnover. He picks it up. Nice layup from the left side, converts back to his right hand and lays it in. You can see him sporting a stash right there as well.
Yeah, I think that adds 1 or 2 attribute points to your player right there. That's one heck of a stash. And you know, you're seeing that he's a 3-level scorer there. As you take a look at the Big 9 conference, there's Red Wing at the bottom, 5-7 overall, 1-5 in the conference. They're on a 3-game losing streak. Lost their last 3 games to Northfield, Austin, and Winona. Hot start here for the visiting team.
Raiders back in. Let's see if they got to set up a play here. Lucas Foss, top of the key. Schultz kicks it back out to Matt Foss. Outside, thought about the 3. Was Esterby. Lucas a little high. See if he can. There's a 3-point shot by the Raiders. Ooh, it looks like it hit the. Yes, it did. It hit that. We've seen that with the girls' basketball last week. If you hit that top row part, it's a dead ball, out of play. Red Wings ball.
And I don't really disagree with too many of the shots that the Raiders are taking here early on. Just unfortunately for them, they haven't been falling in.
Raiders putting a little half-court press on here, and it works right away as Schultz gets the steal. He passes, nice pass, left-handed lay-in, it's good by Esterby. Raiders on the board.
What a great sequence, a great turnover, the nice little bounce pass by Schultz. Press can work wonders.
Number 1, Walker. Another 3-pointer again by Kaler. It's good. And he holds his hand up and walks back. Nothing but net again. You can see why he's the leading scorer. A steal by the Wingers. Driving down the lane, no foul called. Kicks it out for 3. Ref almost got in the way there. Ball knocked out. Kaler, drives through the lane, gets it knocked away. They go on. He's got 3-pointer again. That's money, nothing but net. They're going to have to do a box and 1, Owen. I'm not sure you know what that is, but you put your best defender on that player, you don't let him touch the ball, or you make him work for it very hard. Box and 1. At any rate, another 3 by Kaler. Red Wing up 13-2. Dump it side, Lucas Foss. Off Red Wing, Raiders retain possession. Going to have a substitution here by the Raiders. It's going to be number 23 coming in, Carter Lundstrom, a guard.
Yeah, so it looks like they're going to go a little more small ball, and I agree with what you're saying. I mean, you're going to have to tailor your game plan to try to stop Kaler. He is the best player on the court right now by far, and you're going to have to adjust accordingly.
Absolutely. Raiders got to throw the ball in this is not a good spot. It's almost in the corner over there. This makes it hard to get it in at the baseline, sideline. They do get it in. Had a chance for a 3-pointer there. He held it up, dumps it inside, kicks it outside for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Raiders. Esterby comes away with it, kicks it out top. Matthew Foss running point, dumps it inside. Left-handed lay-in. No good, just missed by Jacob Reuter. Jacob Reuter, a 6'3 senior, getting some action. Raiders with a 1-2-2 press on. Wingers break it pretty quick, out of bounds. Red Wing retains possession.
Yeah, I can't say that I've seen too many Red Wing basketball games. I didn't study all the tape here, but you got to figure that this is a little bit of a puzzling start if you're the Raiders here. 11-point deficit, and we're not 4 minutes into the game.
Yeah, I talked to my dad yesterday. He used to play in the Big Nine for Northfield. He did say Red Wing was pretty good back in the day, too. Won the state championship multiple times. Outside three-pointer, Red Wing, no good. That miss was by Walker. Hastings comes down the lane quick. Wanting a foul, no call. Kick it back out top, regroup. See if they can set up the offense. Matt Foss. Nowhere to go. Somebody's got to come get it. They pass it to number 21. Left-handed lay-in, no good. That was Reuter again. He's gotten 2 good chances.
Unfortunately, a lot of missed shots here for the Raiders. Red Wings seeing what they can cook up here on the perimeter.
Oh, good tough D. Another steal there by Esterby. Esterby, chance for a layup. No, he passes it up. Nice left-handed lay-in by Matt Foss for 2. Raiders get their 4th point of the game.
Selfless play there by Kyan Esterby.
Love that play. Wide open 3 again. Kaler, no good. First missed three-pointer actually on the night for him, so he's 3 for 4 from three-point land. Foss, nice drive. Looks to dump it in. Nice left-handed lay-in by Mr. Jacob Reuter.
I mean, if you could shoot 75% from two-point land, that would be pretty remarkable, but they are certainly hot from beyond the arc.
Raiders with that press, causing a little trouble. Looks like they're in a 2-3 zone now. Nice, another steal. Esterby picks it off. Thought about the 3. Esterby for 3. Short. Rebounded, though, by Reuter. Kicks it back out. There's a three-pointer. That's money. Nothing but net. Matt Foss for 3. Raiders, the last 7 points on a little run.
Yeah, they're starting to play some team basketball. Not that they weren't necessarily doing that before, but some of these shots are falling in. And what a great sequence by Esterby. I mean, he's scoring, he's getting these assists, he's getting the rebound. I mean, he's playing good defense. There's that three-point shot by Matthew Foss, and they're firing on all cylinders. And obviously, Chad Fikema there trying to work some magic with his team, coming back down from a double-digit deficit rather early in the game.
Yeah, it was an early run by Red Wing. They were up big, and then Hastings, they've been on a run themselves. A couple timeouts early by both squads. I agree with both timeouts, too. The coach, very seasoned head coaches, got to call a timeout, stop the momentum of the other team, try to set up a play.
There's nothing worse than watching a team go on a run and thinking about calling a timeout, and then they score 2, 4, 6 more points, and you're just sitting there kicking yourself because you didn't call the timeout earlier.
Looks like Hastings is going to put a full court press. We've already seen the pressure is causing Red Wing problems. They've got at least 2 turnovers, might be 3. They get it across half court. Ooh, that could have been a swat across the head. A good wrestling almost move there. There's Kaler, Red Wings leading scorer, sporting the orange shoes. Kick it out for a three-pointer by number 5, no good. Rebound, Schultz kicks it over to Lucas Foss. Brady Hendrickson in there at number 1. There's Esterby. Lindstrom in there and another layup. Lucas Foss, 2 for 2. His first 2.
Yep, getting on the scoreboard here for Hastings.
There's that pressure again. Red Wing breaks it. Kicks it outside to Kaler. I like how Hendrickson is all over him. Stay tight on him. Let the other guys score. We mentioned a lot, kind of the Bill Belichick, take away their best player. Lucas Foss looks for his football buddy. Weston Schultz knocked out of bounds. Raiders keep the ball.
Yeah, that's a tough sequence right there. Here's the last scoring play for Hastings. That's Foss, just so much bigger and stronger than some of these players on the court, and getting on the scoreboard there right when Hastings needed it the most.
Get it into Hendrickson, looking for Foss. Kicks it back out to Matt Foss. Schultz at the top. Hastings sets up the offense. Kicks it outside to Lindstrom. Lindstrom top of the key. Back to Matt Foss. Underneath the Lucas Foss for the right-handed layup. It's good. You get that big body, he's going to be hard to stop.
Well, it's a big body too, but it's just such a gentle touch too on the basket.
Well said, partner. Good move, but you got to have that finishing touch at the end. Red Wing doing a good ball movement. There's a three-pointer by the Wingers. No good. Wide open rebound there, though. He was right there for a layup, was Claire. He took it out. We're going to be a kickball here by Weston Schultz. Kyan Esterby.
Yeah, and
Sorry, that was Schultz.
Schultz trying to get some sort of clarification or maybe plead his case there with one of the referees about that sequence.
So shot clock will reset to 20. Nice double team there. The Hastings almost had a steal again. They got Kaler in a tough spot. Knocked out of bounds. Red Wing retains. Shot clock down to 16. Red Wing Aiden Walker back into the match. Giving Aaron Rodgers a little break. There's the girls basketball team right there. We saw last week the boys were sitting in that same spot actually watching the girls. Now they're repaying the favor.
Yeah, there's nothing better than seeing that camaraderie between two teams.
An NBA three-pointer by Kaler, no good. Second missed three. Rebounded Raiders. Schultz trying to do a little fast break, slows it down. Lucas Foss. Back to Schultz. Schultz underneath to Lucas. Oh, nice block, but he gets his rebound, he puts it back. Lucas Foss, last 6 points for the Raiders.
And that's that gentle touch. He's not just a bull in a china shop. Keeping the balance there, catching his own rebound.
Raiders take a 15-13 lead, and they steal the ball again. That was Kaler on the turnover. Here comes Hendrickson. Hendrickson thought about the three, kicks it over to Matt Foss, looking for his brother. He got him. Lucas coming inside. Nice kick for a three. It is no good. Rebounded Red Wing. Red Wing to Kaler. Kaler trying to take over. Walker at the top of the key. Passes it over to Hartman. Hartman underneath. That's Claire back out top. Little left-handed. Nowhere to go. Nice deep. Oh, great pass underneath. And it's put in by Shellstead for two. Red Wing was on quite a drought, Owen.
Well, and that's a result of that Hastings pressure.
Another steal by Red Wing. The game's tied at 15. They pass it up to Kaler. Right-handed layup, no good. Rebound Hastings. That's Lindstrom.
Red Wing having quite a tough time trying to get the ball down court in transition.
There's a little two-pointer, no good. Rebounded Red Wing, 15-15, just under 9 minutes to go here first half. Got a non-conference matchup. Hastings Red Wing. Oh, there's an errant pass stolen by the Raiders. They got a 2-on-1 breakaway. Goes for the layup. Nice lay-in by Hendrickson.
Most of the time it's advisable to pass it away, but sometimes you just got to carry the rock yourself.
And we're going to have our first foul of the game. Looks like it's going to be against Matt Foss, his first, team's first.
And here's that layup there by Hendrickson, defender closing in and just stayed calm, put the ball in, and the Raiders here with a small lead.
Into the matchup for the Wingers, number 25, Ryland Broderick, going to give their leading scorer, Juju Kaler, a little rest. So we'll see who Red Wing goes to try to get points on the board with the leading scorer out of the game.
This could be a premier chance for Hastings to try to extend that lead a little bit as we inch closer to halftime.
They head inside to number 4. They kick it out for a three. Passed up. Oh, nowhere to go. Turnover again. Hastings straight up. Nice hustle. Nice layup. He was close to dunking that one. That was Marlowe Strain. And there's going to be another timeout by the Red Wing Wingers.
And that was set up by a defensive stand by Jacob Reuter, kind of pressuring him down near the baseline. Hopefully we can see it here. Just missed the tail end of it, but obviously a tremendous play in transition by Marlowe Strain, the best player for the Raiders here tonight and statistically on the season. Good use of a timeout here for Red Wing to try to calm the team down and just play a little more consistent. There's a look at the Metro East Conference. There you can see the Raiders right towards the top, second in the Metro East, 3-1. That Tartan team, undefeated in the conference, undefeated overall. Shaping up to be a good year for the Raiders.
Yeah, a couple weekends ago they had the tournament here, and Hastings won that tournament. So, yeah, 8-3 overall, 3-1. They're right there. They got a good squad. We mentioned a lot of seniors. This is a good year to do it because they've played with each other, not only in basketball, they played in football together, so they know each other well. They know the timing. It could be a special year on.
It's funny because you mentioned Belichick earlier, and that's something that he and a lot of people talk about is how important it is to be a multi-sport athlete. It's kind of hard to quantify when you're talking about, well, what does football do for basketball? But to be a multi-sport athlete, to have that kind of chemistry with some of your fellow classmates, I think it's kind of an invaluable intangible that we're seeing here for Hastings.
100%. got the cardio, you got fitness, the footwork, the hand-eye coordination. There's so many things that help out by playing multiple sports. So any parents out there, you got those young ones, get them into sports, get them off the video games, sports, then they can come in and play video games.
And I've always said, as a lacrosse fan, I love seeing hockey players play lacrosse because it's just hockey on land.
Full court press again. Oh, there's a nice steal by number 2, Liam Burnatz. First action in the game, the 5'11 sophomore. And a nice little layup, no good, rebounded. Burnatz with the rebound. Outside to Strain, nice lay-in underneath the rim and puts it in.
That is an impressive shot right there.
Raiders with this press, this is causing troubles for Red Wing. Got to get it across half court, they do. Oh, an errant pass. That's going to be turnover, Hastings ball.
You can just kind of feel the moment getting to the wingers here. Here's that last scoring play for the Raiders. Great angle from our camera operator there, and that is just a very tricky shot that he made look very easy.
Raiders setting up the offense, kick it over to Matt Foss. Oh, a cross-court pass. Passed up the 3. Goes for the lay-in, no good. Gets his own rebound, saves it. Burnatz in for 3. Oh, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Red Wing.
Well, tough to see that not go for points, but what an effort there by Marlo Strain as we get the turnover here for Hastings.
There's Esterby, top of the key, passed up a 3. Burnatz, nice dump underneath. Little left-handed hook shot, no good. Looked like a little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar there.
Yeah, a little sky hook attempted there.
I like it, though. Quick passes, find the guy, take the shot. Raiders with that press. Ooh, and that's almost a turnover.
Some stifling defense here from the Raiders here in the first half.
Shot clock down to 10. Little free throw jumper in and out, no good. Rebound Hastings, they kick it up. Almost throw it away. Esterby. There's a 3-point shot by the Raiders, no good off the rim. Rebound Red Wing. Strain trying to put on a little pressure there. Oh, he's going to get called for the foul at the Hastings emblem there at the half court. That'll be his first, team second.
Yeah, and that's a little bit of a tricky sequence. Obviously, we almost saw a tie up there in the winger side of the court, and that was a cheeky little behind the back little dribble there by that Red Wing player.
21-15 Hastings with the lead, just over 6 minutes to go. Nice defense down there, almost dribbled out of bounds. Oh, stolen away by Hastings. What a tenacious D they got going. Here's Matt Foss. Rebound underneath, showing his toughness. Esterby inside, Reuter. Way to kick it out to the top, Burnatz. Esterby, nice layup, it's good.
I'm telling you, Esterby's a magician. I don't know how there was a quadruple team down low. Somehow he gets out of it and obviously ends up with the scoring play on that sequence.
Red Wing not sure where to go. 3-point shot, Red Wing, no good. Rebound, Hastings.
And Red Wing desperately needs some points here.
Remember, Juju Kaler's still on the bench. Burnatz for 3. Off the rim, no good. Tip back rebound, it's good. Jacob Reuter for 2. Raiders up 10 points now. 5 minutes to go, first half. Red Wings thought about the 3, passed it up. That was Hartman. Hartman with the ball.
From down 11 to up 10.
Underneath, oh, great steal by Hastings there. So good. Nice pass, Burnatz. Oh, Burnatz tried to force one there. Off a deflection, the official right there on the spot. A lot of subs coming in. Lucas Foss back in. Henriksen back in. Lindstrom back in. And for Red Wing, their leading scorer, Juju Kaler, and they need him bad.
They need points, that's for certain. You know, this Raiders team averages 10.4 steals per game. Feels like they're on pace to just blow that out of the water here tonight.
Yeah, I love this defense. That full court press or half court press. Especially when you got all these football players there. Uh-oh. Might be a clock situation, I think. Or he's checking on a number, maybe. Let's see what they're doing here. don't know if they were adjusting the time. Officials timeout. They're going to talk to each other, let them know what the deal was.
Yeah, didn't quite catch what was going on here.
I didn't see him talking to any players or coaches. I don't think anybody was giving him lip service, if you will. All I saw him was go to the scorekeeper's table, so he's talking to the head coach of Red Wing. Things seem to be sorted out. We're ready for action. Hastings underneath, kicks it in. Lucas Foss, top of the key. Hendrickson, outside, three-pointer, set play, money! You gotta love that play. Matt Foss for three, his second three of the night.
He's a lethal scorer, and with that little movement there in the corner, he had enough space to jack up a three right there.
Kaler gets it stolen away almost. Good pass. Wanted a foul called there, no call. Hastings ball. They're letting him play tonight. Foss into Lucas Foss. The little floater. There's that soft touch you're talking about. Lucas Foss, his 8th point.
And he just found a little crevice to kind of squeeze in there and had the confidence to know he was going to put it in there.
Almost a 10-second call. Gets it across half court. Kaler's going to have to just start taking NBA threes. Drives it to the lane, kicks it out. Three-point attempt. Red Wing, that's short. Air ball. Lucas Foss, rebound. Over to his brother, Matt. Matt kicks it way up the court. Nobody there. An easy floater lay-in. That's good. Carter Lindstrom, and there's another timeout by Red Wing. Lindstrom was the first two of the night.
Well, they keep calling these timeouts, and they're not having any success. Here's the last sequence here by the Raiders. The sequence before that's a three-point shot by Matthew Foss. And here's the last play for the Raiders. Just great court vision. A little floater there by Lucas Foss. Both the Foss brothers getting it done, and they're just extending this lead. I don't know, they were asleep at the wheel a little bit early on, but ever since they've awoken the Tiger, and they've gone on quite the run here.
Yes, they have.
They put the pressure on the Red Wing players. They really isolated Juju Kaler, and nobody else is really stepping up for the wingers, and you're kind of seeing that reflect on the scoreboard here.
Yeah, Lucas Foss leading the way with 8. Tied with his brother Matt, also with 8. Matt with 2 three-pointers, of course. But I got at least, there's 7 players for the Raiders have scored. You got to love it when you can spread the wealth. Red Wing, just 3 players have scored. Kaler's got 11 of their points, so they're going to need to either get him to score more or have somebody else step up. Oh, another steal by the Raiders. That full court press. Too much. Great job of ball handling there by Hendrickson. Kicks it over to Esterby. Looking for the layup. No. 3-point shot. Hastings off the rim. No good. Gets his own rebound. That's Lindstrom. Over to Weston Schultz at the top. Going to run the offense here. Shot clock reset to 20 after you retain possession. I like this, eating the little clock. Run the offense. See what you can get. Find an open shot. 3-point shot. Off the rim, no good by Hendrickson. Rebound, Red Wing.
Yeah, you know, there's no need to boat race every single possession. Sometimes you can change it up and take your time.
Another turn. This could be almost stolen. Oh, we're going to have a foul against Red Wing. That's going to be on their best player, Juju Kaler. His first, team's first.
And luckily, Schultz was okay there. Kind of landed a little awkwardly between the ball and the floor. We'll take another look at it right here. Just kind of a weird sequence right there. It could be a lot worse than obviously what happened.
You see that a lot in the NFL when a guy kind of runs in the ACL. Oh, good pass attempt underneath by Foss. Stolen away by Kaler. I'm going to have to go ask their broadcast man, Action Jack, if Kaler plays football as well, because that was a good anticipation there. Red Wing down 15-32. 2.5 to go first half. Big 9 versus Metro East. Another steal by Hastings. Yes. Quick pass. Great play by Schultz to Esterby. Esterby with the lay-in.
And this is something you talked about a couple of stoppages ago. I mean, this is such a team effort for Hastings. Really, anybody who's gotten on the court tonight has had some success.
And I don't know if you saw, but Schultz, as soon as he stole it, he was looking to pass. They know that they're going to run and gun. When the steal comes, they know to look up, and they're going to have a teammate streaking down the court. Here comes Hendrickson. Raiders another steal. Esterby looking for Lucas Foss, not there. Schultz dumps it into Lucas. Great position a little hard there on that left-handed layup. Good opposite side defense there by Red Wing. Red Wing still needs to score. They can't get the ball inside. This defense is just suffocating.
They may have a favorable. They might have had a favorable matchup with Kaler before they switched Foss off.
Oh, nice little move by Esther Schultz. Look at that move. See if I can see his sister over there, Violet.
Well, and that got a pop from the crowd too. That was a spectacular play right there by Schultz.
That's his first 2 points of the game. Raiders up 36-15. Red Wing. Kaler. Ooh. Esterby tried this. A three-pointer. It's good. Guess who? None other than Juju Kaler. His fourth three of the night.
And they desperately needed something before half just to stop the bleeding, even if it's just for a possession.
46 seconds to go here, first half. Lucas Foss driving down the lane, right hand, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Red Wing. Red Wing on the fast break. Looking for the three-pointer, no good. Rebound by the Raiders, Lindstrom.
And those are probably going to have to be the shots that they need to take.
Raiders going to try to hold for the last shot here. Shot clock's off. 20 seconds left. Esterby over there, kicks it over to Schultz. Let's see who they go to. Did they let the point guards drive and dish? Drive and shoot the floater. Down to 8. Schultz. Foss. Three-pointer. Oh, it's blocked! Red Wing might get the last shot, or does he get the shot off? He does, and he's fouled, and the basket's good. So Hastings was supposed to get the last shot. They shot a little too early. Red Wing gets the block, the steal, the layup, and the foul. Can he complete the three-point play? And you're going to see something you don't see very often. Because the time has expired, it'll only be the free throw shooter out there, nobody else. So it's kind of like a technical foul. Sometimes it's actually a little more stress. Number 22, the three-point play, no good.
And that was a disaster sequence for Hastings. If you're Red Wing down 16 here at halftime, you gotta hope that obviously wasn't a 16-point play that he just made, but you gotta hope that maybe that invigorates them, knowing that they can get something going here in the second half.
Yeah, it started off hot with Kaler making a lot of threes scoring. We thought this could be a back and forth, but then Hastings defense really just turned it on, and since then it's been all Hastings. Hastings up 36-20 here. First half is over. Owen Ely, Peter Heyman on HCTV, YouTube TV, and Town Square Television. We're going to take about a 9-minute break. We'll be back for the second half for more Hastings Raiders basketball.
With over 300 passionate educators, our dedication to student success has never been stronger. These educators are more than teachers.
Let's paint the picture.
They are mentors who ignite curiosity and inspire a lifelong passion for learning. Our schools provide real-world experiences through cutting-edge programs in engineering and environmental science. At Hastings, we take pride in our blend of rigorous academics and enriching arts and athletic programs. These programs nourish our students' educational journey, enhancing their creativity and discipline and fostering skills that resonate throughout their academic and personal lives. This is Hastings Public Schools, where we care, we empower, and we achieve. Students are at the heart of all we do.
He gets the pin.
What a move, what a goal! Oh, what a shot, scores! The Raiders, can they get the layup? Yes, they do.
Just snipes one. Oh my God! And reaching up and making the play. It's moving. It's over. Looking to throw, and she's going to get the first down. Gone! Touchdown Raiders!
doesn't bother me because I just love to explore, interviewing owners and lending a hand. I love to assist for as long as they can stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hastings Fieldhouse. We're about to start the second half. Raiders 36-20 lead. They were down early, and then they just went on a streak defensively and offensively, Owen.
Very streaky game. I'm curious to see if that continues here in the second half.
Looks like they're in a 2-3 zone. They're mixing it up here. I don't know if they've been in man-to-man actually at all tonight, but don't do it if you don't need to. And there's going to be a jump ball. Hastings will get the ball. Story in the first half for me was turnovers because of our defense, basically. That's what created a lot of points.
It certainly allowed for them to go on quite the impressive run. That defense for minutes and minutes of time was just stifling.
Unofficially, I got it to about 14 turnovers for Red Wing, 4 for us. Speaking of turnovers, Hastings turns the ball over there. First turnover, second half. Where's Red Wing going to go? Nice offensive move there. Can they get the lay-in? They can. That's number 4, Aaron Rodgers for 2.
Yeah, he's carrying on the legacy in this part of the U.S. and they're going to need somebody other than Kaler to get it done. In addition to a tremendous second half by Kaler.
Yes, amen to that. Mentioned earlier, he's already scored over 1,000 points in his career earlier this season. 3-pointer. That's good. By number 2, Liam Bernatz.
Bernatz nearly getting the steal there. Obviously, that's a name we're very familiar here with boys basketball.
Little floater, turnaround, no good. Lucas Foss. Kaler way up court, almost threw it away. Saved though by number 5, Hartman. 3-pointer off the backboard rim, no good. Hastings rebound. Looking to push. Foss over to Bernatz. Foss going to run point. Foss drives through the lane. Nice pass to his brother Lucas. Somehow, like a behind-the-back layup, or like that was an awkward-looking shot, but it went in.
That's a connection right there that only 2 brothers could have.
(41-22), stolen away by the Raiders. Another turnover by Red Wing.
All ball for Esterby.
3-point shot, Bernatz again. No good. Rebound, Esterby. Lucas Foss, top of the key, over his head to Bernatz. Thought about it again. Kicks it outside. Matt Foss sitting there for the 3. Pulls it up. A little jumper from the free throw line. Rebound, Lucas Foss. Outside. Esterby fakes it. Drives. Left-handed. No good. Rebound, Red Wing.
And even though it didn't result in points there, you have to love that this Raiders team bails out their teammates when something doesn't go their way.
There's a partially blocked shot by Lucas Foss. Hastings gets it. They drive through the lane. Nice snipe drive.
A good 2-point play there from Matthew Foss.
Raiders still got that tough D. There's a 3-point shot by the leading scorer. No good. Out of bounds. Red Wing will keep the ball.
And here's a look at the last play, that 2-pointer from Foss. Matthew Foss to be precise. Again, just great left-handed touch there.
Subs for the Raiders. Brady Hendrickson back in the match. Bernatz getting a little breather.
Yeah, Raiders, they've had a couple of interchangeable guards here that have been putting in some work here in limited minutes.
3-point attempt for Red Wing. That's wide open. Good by Aiden Walker. Walker had 2 points first half.
And that's a result of some of the pressure. You know, when Hastings is putting on the pressure, there are players that are open for Red Wing to take some of these shots.
There's a 3-point shot. It's good.
And that's Hendrickson, who just checked into the game again. Like I said, a bunch of different guards getting it done for the Raiders.
This Raiders, they could be dangerous if they can hit that 3-point shot, and they got the big bodies to go inside, and this defense, they can make a run. Rebound, Matt Foss. Looking up court. Kicks it. Hendrickson back to Foss. Dumps it down. Kicks it back out. 3-point shot, no good. Red Wing comes down with the ball, almost a jump ball. The speedster, Hartman, pulls it back. Kicks it outside. Walker for 3. It's good. That's 2 3-pointers in a row by Aiden Walker.
And that's what I'm saying. Some of these players are being left open for Red Wing, and they can make some three-point shots, at least here in the second half. They're showing that they have that capability.
Scores 46-28. Hastings still with a pretty big lead. Want to keep this pressure on, keep ball movement. Dumps it inside. Nice lay-in by number 21, Jacob Reuter.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by the court vision tonight for Hastings.
That was Reuter's 6 points of the match. Aiden Walker, a three again. That's good. Well, you mentioned somebody other than Kaler to score. Well, we know who it is. Walker, 3 threes in a row.
There's no question.
We have a foul here on Red Wing.
I believe this is the last three-pointer here for Walker. That's 3 threes in a row. Again, they're giving him plenty of space. They're doing a good job closing out and trying to get a hand in there, but he's a sharpshooter. There's no question about it.
Foul is on Tate Hartman, his first, team's first. Raiders almost lose the ball. Esterby ends up with it. Looking inside for Reuter. Nice pass by Strain out top of the key. Little floater, it's good. Hendrickson for 2.
And they had several options there. They had Matt Foss calling for the ball a couple of times during that play, but they had a couple of different options to get the ball in the basket there, and got a nice one there with Hendrickson.
There's that three-point shooter. He's got a chance for it. He pulls up and takes it. That's going to be short. Reuter unable to get that rebound. Red Wing with another chance. Inside, outside, number 4 for 3. That's in. That's good. Aaron Rodgers for 3.
Well, normally it's Aaron Rodgers for 6, but Red Wing will take it.
You sure that Rodgers never took a field goal for the Packers that one time? No, he did not. He probably could. Turnover there by Hastings. Knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay here.
And this is a nice start to the second half for Red Wing. There you see their last scoring play. They're going to have to do something to address these threes. I don't know how much Red Wing can beat them down low with Foss, but they certainly can beat them with these three-point shots.
Yep, and that's how you catch up with the old 3. Bernant's back in the match. Strain takes a rest. Red Wing. There's Kaler for 3. No good. Rebound, Bernant's. Kicks it over to Matt Foss. Foss, little juke move down the lane. Pulls back, and can't get the little floater. Rebound, Red Wing.
He had both of those defenders faking there, too, just right for the 2 points.
Kaler with a little drive, gets the foul. 2 shots.
Well, you'll take it. There's a look at the last sequence here for Red Wing. Just splitting his way through the defense there, and we were talking a little bit off air. This has been a very foul-free, knock on wood, a very foul-free game here, and that's second one here in the second half.
The foul was on Reuter, his first. First free throw good by Kaler. Subs coming back in for the Raiders. Henderson takes a rest. Reuter takes a rest. Number 11, Caleb Gudasa in. Might need a little Gudisa, I believe, maybe. We're on YouTube, so if I'm pronouncing it wrong, feel free to make the comment or run up here and just tell me if you're here or you know somebody here.
Well, we never try to actively get anybody's name wrong, so we always appreciate the public input.
Oh, Lucas Foss missed an easy layup, gets his own rebound, misses that one, blocked a third time. Kicks it out to his brother. Top of the key three-point shot, it's good. That's Carter Lundstrom for 3, his 5th point of the night.
I appreciate the tenacity of Lucas Foss, but sometimes you just got to dish it out. And
another turnover, Matt Foss lays it in. This pressure from Hastings. Red Wing just can't handle it.
Lead ballooning here to 20 points.
You know what? I wasn't going to say anything, but the blue and gold pressure is so much the team in white could not handle it. It kind of reminds me of last night's game.
You said it, not me.
I sure did. That's okay, though.
Well, here's a look at that last scoring play for Hastings. Foss just trying to get it done down low, rejected, and a couple of passes. Eventually the ball gets into Lundstrom's hand, and it's that three-point shot.
55-35, Raiders with a 20-point lead, 10:48. Red Wings throwing up the trays. Almost stolen by Hastings. It is stolen. Oh, stolen back by Kaler. And he lays it in for 2.
Sneaky little play there from the wingers. Sometimes you'll take it.
Ooh, Matt Foss almost out of bounds at the baseline. Bernance. Top of the key, Lundstrom. Lucas Foss. Bernance tried to go underneath. Lundstrom drives, free throw line. Oh, stolen away. Kaler. Red Wing on a 1-on-1. Nice lay-in, that's good.
Wow, proving he's a two-way player there, getting the steal and making his own points.
Oh, but quickly right down the floor, Lucas Foss scores 2. Answers it right back.
Well, that's one way to negate a positive play for Red Wing.
Kick ball. Shot clock will stay at 28. Marlowe Strain into the game.
There's that last sequence, that steal, and then the 2-point shot there from Kaler, and we'll just stay up top. We're going to stay with that same. There was the 2-point response from Hastings.
Hastings looks like they're in a 1-3-1. Oh, another steal. Great job by Good. Oh, almost a steal. Went out of bounds. Red Wing's going to keep it.
That was tricky. They were all dancing along that baseline.
Ty and Esterby back in. Sorry, Matt Foss going to take a little break.
See if Red Wing can't cook up something here. Certainly got to watch their 3-point plays.
Long throw-in caught by Red Wing, almost stolen by Hastings. This pressure, just hard to even get that ball in the paint. Somebody's going to have to shoot a 3. Oh! Passed it right to Bernance. Gudissa finally grabs it. Nice pass underneath, layup, no good. Good look underneath, though. There's a launch up court. Can he save it? He can, and it went off the Raiders player. Red Wing's going to keep the ball.
There's not much you can do about that. That's just an unfortunate sequence for Hastings, Caleb Gudissa trying to get a hustle play in there and just takes a bad bounce off of the backwards pass there from Cade Shellstad.
Red Wing, 3-point shot. This guy's been money. Second half, no good. Rebound, Red Wing. Can't put the layup back up. Ooh, there's a body foul. Yep. Foul's going to be on Raiders number 22, Marlowe Strain. His second, team second.
Yeah, there's that last sequence. And there you can see the contact there. Hastings nowhere near in foul trouble here, which is the good news.
Oh, drove down the lane. Might have got fouled there, but either way, Kaler makes it for 2. He's on the floor, though, so Hastings got a 5-on-4. Oh, Gudissa for 3. It's good. Big time.
If you leave any of these Raiders players open, I mean, they all have shown that they have the 3-point ability. Seeing that there from one of the Raiders bench players.
Red Wing, thought about the 3. Rebound, Red Wing puts it back for 2. Sully Clare. 43-60, Raiders with the 17-point lead. 8:20 left, second half. Esterby. Who wants a 3 again? Gudissa, another one. That's off the mark. Saw was off the mark, almost got his own rebound. Red Wing breaking the press. Up to number 4, Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers gets it back. Kicks it outside to Kaler. Kaler to Rodgers. Kaler thought about a long 3. Got a little hand checking going there by Bernance. No call. They are letting him play tonight. I like that. Red Wing kicks it out. Wide open 3. That's good. That's Aaron Rodgers. His 8th point of the second half.
You could say that was a dime from Aaron Rodgers. Great closeout, but just a better shot.
Oh, that was almost too soft of a pass. Esterby hustled, got it. Gudissa, another 3. Off the mark, air ball. Red Wings ball.
Yeah, just because you're hot, you still do have to take good shots. There's that last scoring play for Red Wing. 3-point shot. Beautiful arc there from Rodgers.
Foss back in the game. Matt Foss, that is. Bernance giving him a good little breather there. Like you said, we got a lot of diversified players. A lot of players in the mix. Oh, there's a nice drive to the lane by Tate Hartman.
And the Raiders are going to have to lock in here. The lead at one point was 20. Now just a 12-point lead for Hastings.
You're right. It's cut to 12. Hastings needs to score. Lucas Foss. Oh, passes to his brother. Red Wing wanted that ball. It got knocked out of Matt's hands.
Yeah, here's that last offensive possession here for Hastings. Just a tight window to work with there. Not a lot of workspace.
Udissa takes a break. Back in is Brady Hendrickson. He's got the ball. Raiders need to score 60-48. 6:43 left, second half. Lucas Foss, top of the key. Oh, a nice backdoor attempt. We can see it from here, but Red Wing's foot got in the way. Red Wing shoes. What? Imagine that. A Red Wing shoe got in the way. Hey, you got that.
There. I see what you did there.
Had to throw a little old school humor in there, I guess.
Yeah, Foss is really looking to facilitate the ball for being the biggest player on the team. He certainly is a facilitator.
If it gets much closer, though, he might have to just make a move down there and take it to the rim. Turnover there by Hastings. That's their third unofficially the second half. Red Wing down low. Got a man. Blocked by Lucas Foss. And stolen away by Hendrickson. 3-on-1. Oh, and past the one guy that could steal it. He did. Red Wing gets the ball back.
Those are tricky bang-bang plays, whether you decide to drive to the rim or dish it out to a teammate.
Kaler for free. 3, no good. Lucas Foss rebounded. Passes to his brother, Matt. Hastings settle it down here. Let's get a good open shot. Esterby. I like it. Let's eat some clock. Run the offense. There's that back door. Nice little... Oh, you got that little teardrop right there.
That was a beautiful sequence, and again, there was not a lot of workspace there. I mean, that was a tight pass and an even tighter shot, but we'll take another look at it here on replay. And like I said, Foss has been a little bit of a facilitator. Obviously, he has the most chemistry of anybody with his brother, and you're seeing it reflected there.
Yeah, he's good. Hastings is doing a lot of these back doors, so if I'm the Red Wing defense, I'm watching Lucas Foss. You read his eyes and his hands. You kind of like he played quarterback before, huh? Passing the ball to his teammates.
And that is Kirk Thompson.
There's the Red Wing head coach sitting there giving them a play. They were down 20. It looked like it was almost going to be a runaway. They've cut it back to at least 12. It's at 14 now, but they've been hitting the three-pointers. A couple more of those. It could get a little dangerous here.
Well, we've seen very little competitive basketball here tonight. It really just has been total domination one way and then the other way. And, Raiders have to prepare here to try to defend a run here from Red Wing. Still plenty of time left in the game to get back in here, but obviously not enough time to lollygag if you're the Wingers.
Yep, 5:50 to go, second half. Hastings up 62-48. Non-conference matchup. We're on HCTV, YouTube TV. Town Square Television is also picking this one up, so welcome to all you Town Square viewers. Might be some scouts out there, because Hastings is going to have to play the Simleys, the South St. Paul's. They could be watching just to see what's up.
Or maybe there's just a lot of Red Wing transplants over in Dakota County.
Hastings with the full court press now. We saw what kind of trouble that gave Red Wing early. They break this one. Oh, an errant pass. That's a turnover by Red Wing.
That is one of the features of this field house. As you know, if that ball gets past those stands, you're going to be running for quite a good stretch of the track to try to get that one back.
That's where we need those I think they were fifth graders playing at halftime. They should be out there kind of like ball boys helping out. Loving to get in the action.
Yeah, they're sitting in the stands. What are they doing?
Yeah, no kidding. There's a wide open three by Esterby. They need it. They don't get it. Rebound Red Wing.
Would have been a massive swing three-pointer there for Hastings, trying to get some insurance points here.
Kaler, nowhere to go. Walker, back to Walker. Walker over to Shellstead. Red Wing, they only got 10 players tonight. They got 3 guys that couldn't make it tonight. An illness, an injury, and out for a season. Here's a nice drive and hustle. Oh, but he couldn't quite get the lay-in with Strain. I like those big, long steps, though, like 4 steps, and he's making a layup. Give a Strain. Oh, a nice little lay-in foul.
You know, and that's interesting you mentioned that as we take a look at the replay here. We've seen a lot of short benches here on the girls' side and the boys' side as we see that last attempt before the foul there. It was Tate Hartman.
Fouls on Lucas Foss, his first, team's third. Hartman at the line for 2, first one good. Red Wing 2 for 4 from the line, make that 2 for 5. Hastings with the rebound. Matt Foss looking for his brother, but it's Hendrickson. Lucas with the pick. Now Lucas has got it at three-point land. Looking for Strain. Strain's got it out at the three-point line. Shot clock down to 15. Strain tried to do the give and go. There was nobody there. Stolen away by Kaler. Red Wing down 13. They could cut it to 10 here. Nice little drive. Dinked it outside. Little floater, no good. Rebound, Matt Foss. Had a couple open shot attempts Red Wing did for 3. Speaking of 3, Esterby, no good. Rebound, Red Wing. Hendrickson gave a valiant effort. Red Wing brought it down. There's Walker, kicks it outside. Nobody's shooting a 3 yet. Here comes the 3. Kaler, no good. Red Wing can't get the rebound. Matt Foss, 3-on-1 breakaway. Here we go. Esterby lays it in. No, misses it. Rebound. Put back is good by Matt Foss.
Well, that was a valiant effort there by Aiden Walker trying to do a 1-on-3 there. I mean, ultimately the Raiders got the points, but
that was almost a steal. Red Wing wide open 3. No good. Rebound, Esterby. Matt Foss looking up court. Looking for his broski. Strain for 3. That's long. Rebounded by Red Wing. The Wingers.
There are definitely some open shots on both sides, and if any of these teams start hitting them at a little higher clip, I mean, you really could see the score swing one way or the other as we get a timeout called on the court.
Yeah, good little timeout by Red Wing. Maybe set up a player. Again, they've only got 10 players here. You got to let them get their rest. Here's the nice little lay-in by Esterby. Well, he missed the lay-in, but Matt Foss right there with the rebound.
Can we get Esterby an assist on that one? I don't think we technically can, but I'm giving him one.
I'm not sure Dick Craig's going to give that one.
No.
He's pretty solid stat guy. He's been doing it for just a couple years.
Well, he's definitely one of the best in the business.
Hey, speaking of the best in business, yellow hat, Missouri fan. That's okay.
I set you up for that one right there.
That's all good.
Best in the
shot
business
over there,
is
Tori
over
Selner,
there.
one of our camera operators. Give a shout out to his mother, who graduated high school with me. So if you know her, you know how old I am. There's the good old Hunter Pinky.
That's the
directing
real MVP
HCTV.
right there.
Yep, he's our boss. Yells at us usually every night when we're done. Tells us what we did wrong. That's all good though.
Yeah, he is pretty mean. He is pretty cruel.
Yep, I mean he is a Packers fan, but that's all good though. But they do get a better draft pick than the Vikings, so good job, Green Bay.
I'm not going to mention anything after that last game.
Nope, we ain't talking football. Let's stick to basketball. Speaking of basketball, Raiders up 64-49, 3:17 left. I ain't going to say it's over. Red Wing would have to drain some threes and a lot of them, but Hastings still got to play.
It is possible. Some of their players are getting open. They've been missing some of the shots. Even Kaler's been missing some of the three-point shots here, but if they can get some of these to go in. We saw Aiden Walker to start the second half really get hot.
And Aaron Rodgers has hit 2 threes himself. Ball back in play after this timeout. Hastings 2-3 zone, it looks like. They tried to get Kaler. You can see half the Raiders were pointing. There's Kaler because they know that's the guy they're trying to get the shot to. High pass, Red Wing saves it. Shot clock down to 8. Kaler's going to have to throw one up. That's short. Off the hands of Hastings. Shot clock will reset. Red Wing will retain possession.
Yeah, that was a rough shot there. They're really trying to get the ball to Kaler. But, I mean, this was something we talked about going into halftime. I mean, you need to have other people get it done. And really, all 3 of the guards that have seen significant minutes here for Red Wing have been getting it done on the score sheet.
Interesting. Kaler's throwing it in. You would have thought one of your better shooters. Oh, that one's. They did not reset the shot call because it never hit the rim. So and they didn't say Hastings had possession. So that's why they had to hurry up and throw that shot in. It was an air ball. Shot clock violation. Hastings gets the ball.
And at this point, if you're Hastings, time matters more than points. So if you really can drain the shot clock here, I mean, I think wasting time is more valuable than putting more points on the board. Obviously, you want to do both, of course, but.
In the match for the first time tonight, 6'5" junior Landon Miska, number 21. Oh, an errant pass. A turnover pass by Carter Lundstrom, and then he fouls the Red Wing player right after that. You mentioned that in the girls' game last week. You don't want to, what's the phrase you like to say? Compound the errors, turn it over, then get a foul?
You hate to see it. Also very hard not to see Miska out there. Really stands out.
Yeah. From here, you can't really tell how tall they're, but I actually went down there at halftime. Hastings got some big dudes. Half of them are probably taller than me. That might not be saying much. Nice little move. It was a shot, pass, shot. Walker's going to head to the line and shoot two.
Well, that would have been quite a circus shot if he could have figured out a way to get that one in there. Thought about jacking up the three-pointer, driving in, kind of split two Raiders players, and obviously drew the foul there. And would have been something if he turned that into a three-point play if you're a Wingers fan.
Matt Foss picks up his third foul. First free throw no good by Walker. Third foul for Matt Foss. Probably not too big of a deal. 2.5 minutes left. Team's fifth, though. Only one foul for Red Wing. So if Red Wing can get the 1-and-1 and score free throws without the clock moving, he misses the second, but Red Wing gets the rebound. He tries a floater. No good. He gets his own rebound. Walker puts it back and puts it in.
Wow.
You might see a little press here. You do. Can Hastings break it? Right now, they got to get it across court. There it is. Matt Foss gets it across just in the nick of time. Outside three-pointer. They're shooting the three. I think they're supposed to be killing some clock. They don't. They luckily get the rebound there, and they're going to send a guy to the line. That's Kyan Esterby shooting two.
Well, you'll take a foul, certainly, but I definitely agree with you. You do not need to be having 5-second possessions and trying to boat race. I mean, you cannot forget that you're the team with the lead here.
First shot by Esterby, no good. That foul is on number 1, Aiden Walker, his first, team second. Second free throw, good. That was the first 2 free throws by the Raiders all night long. That's a good thing, though. That means less fouls. Oh, good block there he is, the big, tall Landon Miska with the block.
That's the one thing we know, whether or not we know you can score or your defense or transition, we know that if you're 6'5", you're going to be a shot blocking threat.
Miska just a junior too, so he'll have another year under his belt. Esterby kicks it outside. Bernance looks way opposite side. Matt Foss for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Red Wing. 1:50 left. Red Wing down 14. Need 2 touchdowns and 2-point afters. Long NBA 3. Kaler almost made that. Rebound by Red Wing. No foul called. Out of bounds. Red Wing keeps it.
Yeah, maybe he thought there was a 4-point line out there because he was shooting that from the moon.
Hey, maybe they should do that. After half court, 5 points. What the heck? Here I go changing the rules again. Red Wing with the ball. 1.5 to go. Drive to the lane. Oh, that might have been knocked off his leg. I feel like that went off his leg. Let's see if we got...
I think Matthew Foss probably thought the same thing as well based on his reaction.
Sometimes maybe it's I'm not going to call foul, so I'm going to let them keep the ball possible. There's Coach Fikema. Red Wing gets it in the corner. Hartman inside Claire. There's their leading scorer in the second half, but a nice little dinky dunk. Buzzer went off. I think he must have scored right at the shot clock. That was number 5, Hartman, for 2.
And that press forcing the ball out of bounds. Here's the last scoring play for Red Wing.
Love this little unselfish passer. Great look. Easy lane. 65-53, 109 left. Hastings with the lead against Red Wing. Ooh, got that stolen away, Red Wing. There's their best player, Kaler, going for the layup. No foul called. Knocked out of bounds. Hastings gets the ball. They could have cut that to 10 right there with that turnover and that missed layup.
Well, what a nice defensive play by Foss, just kind of moving with him, not getting the blocking charge. Had his hands up. Raiders break the press there.
Thought about the three. Oh, where's the dunk? There it is! We got the dunk, baby! Marlo Strain. I almost mentioned that earlier. He could have dunked that one. I love it.
You love to see it. You don't see a ton of dunking in high school basketball, but when you see it, it sure is special.
Look out. Esterby, here we go again. Can Matt Foss lay the dunk? Oh, there it is! Oh! He looked at his buddy Strain. He's like, I'm passing this off the backboard to you. Gotta love this.
That really would have been something if we had 2 consecutive jams right there.
Three-pointer by Red Wing, no good. They get the rebound. Kaler in the paint, got to get it out. Walker for 3, no good. 8 seconds left. Red Wing with the ball, tries to put it in. They don't, no call. They're going to let it go here. 3 seconds to go. And the Hastings Raiders are going to take this one 67-53. Leading the scoring, Matt Foss with 16 points. His brother with 12. Got a couple, well, at least one dunk. But for me, a lot of scoring by the Raiders, but there was their defense that really made the difference for me, Owen. Red Wing started off hot with Kaler. We thought this could be a little close game. Walker made some threes himself, but I think the Hastings defense was just too much for Red Wing.
No, that's very true. A very streaky game. It was kind of always in the Raiders' control once we got past the first handful of minutes, but obviously the Wingers made it a game, and you would not know that 2 things. I mean, you wouldn't know that this wasn't a conference game, and you wouldn't know that Red Wing was 11th in any conference in the state the way they played here tonight on the road.
Yep, speaking of Juju Kaler, he had 18 points, led the team. Aiden Walker had 15 of his own. Once again, it was the Foss brothers leading the way for the Raiders. Esterby had 6 or 7 points, actually, himself. Either way, though, Raiders, 67-53 win. They improved their record to 9-3, still 3-1 in the Metro East, since, like you said, it was a non-conference. Red Wing going to fall to 5-8 overall. Here's a good shot of the hallway there. Got some players heading to the locker room. Your upcoming broadcast on January 17th, got these boys basketball against Tartan. And then you got the girls basketball on the 21st against South St. Paul. Then we got some boys hockey on the 23rd against Simley. And then we got some wrestling versus Wyzetta and Prior Lake on January 24th. Go ahead, Owen.
And that Tartan game is going to be massive. An undefeated 11-0 Tartan team at the top of the conference.
Yep, I'm glad you said that. You're right. Tartan undefeated. Good job by Hunter Pinky for lining up that game, knowing ahead of the schedule that these two are going to be playing for first place. Here's your credits tonight. Producer, director, Hunter Pinky, Packer fan. Graphics replay, Hunter Pinky, Green Bay fan. Camera operators, Grant Seaman, Tori Selner, and Max Slocum. And your announcers, the one and only Owen Ely, myself, Peter Heyman. Folks, it was a pleasure. Hastings Raiders win. We will see you next time on HCTV.